Here's what's going on, Steve. Oh, dang it. So we've had some big moves today. Stop that! Here's the lowdown of stuff. Right now, this is staying between me and Noah, who is standing right there, and is a man among men. He's got honor. Here's the lowdown. No one else knows about this. This is, you know what this is. It's from Noah. He wanted me to use it with honor. I think I'm gonna keep it sneaky for now. Maybe talk to him a little bit, so that I may honor him in the greatest way. Because I'm super grateful for that, because it was kind of a yeet power move. A shalom and an amen.
Welcome back to Survivor. Rumino tribe, as you can see, Noah voted out at last night's tribal council. In today's challenge, tell me about that clapping. All right. Interesting. For today's challenge, there will be 2 people from each tribe participating in a physical portion, and then 2 people competing in a mental puzzle portion. Rumino, that means that you will be choosing to sit one person out. The people who are competing in the physical portion are going to have a wheelbarrow race to collect 3 bags with puzzle pieces inside. However, the person who is guiding the wheelbarrow will be blindfolded, which means that the only person who can help guide them is the person being the wheelbarrow. The rest of the team will have to face away so they can give no help whatsoever. Once all 3 bags have been collected, you will come back up the hill and deliver them to your puzzle people. The tribe mates who are doing the puzzle will then empty out and spell out a 4-word phrase. Now, unlike earlier in the season, these are actual puzzle pieces, so although the words will not connect together, the letters within each word will. So you will know if you've created the correct word. The first tribe to get their phrase spelled out wins tribal immunity, will not have to go to tribal council. Gonna give you guys a couple minutes to strategize. Rumino, I'll give you some time to decide who you're gonna sit out from this challenge, and then we'll get going. Survivor's ready.
That's my right foot.
Go! Alright, oh, slow start for Rumino.
You got it, you got it, you got it. So guys, you can do it.
Dumbo's gotten a little bit further down the hill to start with.
No. Yeah, let's go boys, you got it. Yeah,
We're headed toward a collision.
Push him over. Break his ankles.
Get out of that pretty quickly. We've got a neck and neck right here. This is gonna come down to those puzzle pairs.
Come on, Henry.
Alright, we got all the bags now. Poor Jumbo, they're headed.
Yeah, come on, boys. Can we turn around?
Just grab their final bag.
Are we
They're
ready to
headed
turn
to the hill as well.
Can we turn around? I don't
Not
think
yet.
we are. Come on, Henry. Come on, Nate. You got it. You got it. Come on, boys. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Alright.
You can do it. You guys are doing great. Let's go, boys. Let's go,
Jumbo's got a
boys.
slight lead as they're coming up the hill.
Yeah.
Come on, Henry, you got this.
really
Come on.
struggling, but he's pushing.
Go, Henry, you got this.
Those arms must hurt
Come
after
on, Henry.
yesterday's challenge. And you
Go,
know,
go,
Jumbo
go.
is sorry. Yesterday's tough.
Go, let's go.
Competition.
Go. Let's go, big stuff right here.
One of the difficulties, even though these pieces do
Big stuff.
connect, you don't necessarily know with some of the letters what direction they face.
Is that a T? That's a Y. It's a Y? Oh, okay.
Both teams have all their puzzle pieces out. They're working hard.
Come on, big stuff.
Starting to see.
We don't have them in their eyes, so it's not counting.
No pain, you got this right here.
Tribal.
Come on,
Yes,
keep it
okay,
up.
does fit.
No tribal.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, I probably look
For you. No tribal for you.
Genius.
You guys
Oh, shoot.
Wait, where's this T go? Oh, it's right.
No tribal for you! Jumbo wins immunity! For the first time since week 1!
Let's go!
Hear you!
Oh. Wait, I want a piece of the drizz actually.
Jambalaya Tribe, for the first time since our first episode, you guys have won tribal immunity. You do not have to go to tribal council. You three in particular have been on Jambalaya the entire time, have been through plenty of tribal councils thus far. Tell me how this feels, Megan.
Oh, it's so good. It's surreal to think about how we don't have to stress about tribal for once. It's so good. So good, Jeff.
Gotta be a good feeling. All right. Someone come up. Grab tribal immunity. Rumino, unfortunately, I will be seeing you in just a little bit at Tribal Council. You guys got some decisions to make. Those decisions aren't to be made lightly. Jambalaya, you can head on out. I'll see you later. Rumino, start your deliberations.
What? Oh, look at this guy. It's been so long since we've seen each other. This long distance relationship was really hard on both of us, and I can tell that it's just, this is right. This is how it's supposed to be.
Felt a little pressure going into the challenge, being on a tribe with all former members, but I think as we win and as we keep winning challenges, the more unified we get, and lines become blurred between our old tribes.
I think who if I like ideally picked a final three, you, me, Henry. That's
Really?
my final three.
You think so?
Because like
Why?
let the goats vote, right? Like
Okay,
we
yeah,
don't want to
true,
bring any
true.
goats. But Henry's a power player, which
Yeah.
is good. He's strategic. He's a leader in the sense that he kind of tends to order people around, is what I've heard.
Oh, so then
From
people wouldn't
Noah.
want to vote for
Yeah,
him.
he's not afraid to step on toes, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think the merge is coming tonight, and that both excites me and terrifies me. It excites me because that means we could potentially be going fairly even into the merge 4-4 if it happens at 8, which before the tribal swap did not think was going to happen. So if Greece is with us, that's great. We can go in 4-4. But also there's the perspective of I don't want to take Alex back too far in this game. So, you know, if I want to potentially work with Henry or Nate or someone, even Ellie on the other side, like what, or if Megan and I decide we want to go all-girl alliance route, like going in with the numbers isn't necessarily a huge advantage. It just seems that way, and it makes you feel more comfortable if you go in even or with the numbers into the merge. But flips, cracks, it always happens. We have to decide if moving forward we're going to stay a solid 3, because I think we're almost like an unspoken but individually spoken to one another sort of final 3 thing. And it's do we want to keep that or nah?
I like that. I feel good. I wouldn't want to vote any of you out at any point in the game, so that would be synonymous with Final 3. And I
feel that.
respect all of each other's gameplays, so let's make it no goats.
Let the goats vote.
Yeah.
Let the goats vote.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel that. I'm hip with that, as I think Alex would say.
I'm hip.
But at the same time, I don't know if that limits what we can do going into the merge if we decide Final 3 right now. You know what I mean?
Here's something that I've been thinking about. I think we should all be trying to find like a natural kind of flow for whichever when the merge comes, for where we'll end up within the subgroups. And if that happens to be the same one, like if we make it look like we're all together,
Then
that
we're
will
a
put a target on
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, we're a voting block.
So if we look individually like we're looking for where we naturally belong when the merge happens for those subgroups, then I think that'll be less suspicious. If we end up in the same kind of subgroup thing, then that's great. But if we don't, and it ends up to where I'm on one and Lydia's on the other, and Lydia's group is trying to gun me down, I think it's fair for Lydia to try and
Talk him out of it, or
talk
let
him
you
out of
know,
it.
and then we could use our idol.
Yeah.
Even
But
if we had to.
if there's no way of gunning me, of getting it off of me, then I say go for me. And my subgroup, like maybe like secretly tell me if you want, but at the same time, if they're gunning for me and they're really smart about it and they figure out how to do it in a really clever way, then that's fine with me if I go out to like a worthy cause. And if I'm if I'm in a subgroup thing and we figure out what's going on and they try to like gun for someone else, then I'm just going to try and roll the dice and see if that'll work out, even if I know I'm potentially on the chopping block, as they say in Chopped. Yeah, so I've got that idol. I don't have a final decision yet. I might just keep it where I've got it and maybe never ever pull it out, ideally. If a situation arises where I need to use it in order to stay in or to keep someone else in, then I might reveal it and I will try to explain my case so that everybody understands where I'm coming from. Because I don't want them to be like, oh, he's hiding it from us. But also, like, I think they'd understand I'm just trying to, like, just take it almost out of the game until it is absolutely necessary, if it becomes absolutely necessary. Sometimes it's not. So that's the goal. If the game, you know, if ideally play it the right way, I'm not gonna have to use it. The ideal rarely happens though, so we'll see. Probably not gonna tell Greaser though, because he might leak the information to, I don't know. Anybody might leak the information. Stuff's always being said that someone else said something else. And this is not a something else that needs to be said by someone else to someone else that I don't know about, because then that could be something else happening to me, that's something else being knife. That's no bueno.
We need people who are a little bit, I kind of wanted to jump onto that puzzle, but they were all wanting me to do the wheelbarrow thing, so I really think I would have been good in the puzzle, because you have to remember that it's Survivor, so all the phrases are going to be about Survivor, and I don't think they were thinking that at all, and they really haven't seen Survivor that much, so that's not what their mindset is. So if we would have had that, then I think we would have had a better chance. So yeah, that's what my pick is.
I want to tell you this now, like, I was so happy when we reviewed Tribes and you were on it, like, because beforehand, like, I wanted to go, like, I want to go to the end with people I trust, and I trust you. Like, I don't feel like anything, like you would stab me in the back or anything. Like, that's a big thing for me. So I think right now we vote her out, and then we have to see who we think, if Grease is still in, I think we have to vote Kate out.
Yeah.
Because I think she would flip into the Grease.
Yep.
But if Grease is out, I think we vote Elliot.
Yeah, I mean, she could even go over to Beck's side either.
Yeah, no, I think Kate's probably our next man.
Yeah.
I think another threat would definitely be Henry, because he's very good at lying and manipulating. But right now, he is very strong with winning challenges, so I think I'm going to keep him for now.
No, it has to be Mary right now. Like, after that challenge, she went over to Lydia and she told her good job, and like was like, stay strong, and like, I'll be back, guys.
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh.
you can't do that.
It's not very...
It was the same thing she did last time. But like, is that what you guys were thinking? Or what are you thinking?
It's hard because she didn't actually do anything wrong in the challenge, because we had her sit out.
Yeah, but she was also the one that we had sit out because she was the weakest.
I guess. Yeah.
Do you think when we get to the merge, Nate will sway somewhere else?
No, here's the thing. Like, I know I have Nate, like, wherever I tell him. And I also know that he knows a lot about the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we were to lose tonight, we would vote Nate off. Because that's not, like, someone that knows that much about the game is not someone you really want going into the merge, because they know all the things that, like, they can do to help themselves win. For me, I've watched the show, like, once, like, parts of it. I don't really know that much about it. But, like, right now I'd be fine with just taking you guys as far as I can go, as far as we can go, because I trust you guys.
as much as it really does hurt me, I think we're going for Mary. Because she really does have very strong ties with Jambala, which isn't a bad thing in itself, but when you switch tribes, that's not something you want to keep. She's not really been endearing herself to us as proving to us that she wants to be on Rumina.
I don't like the whole turncoating thing. When the backstabbing aspect of Survivor.
Yeah, and I feel like Mary's definitely.
She's still very, very loyal to Jambala, which is not endearing.
Like, I realize, like, she's like, you guys are closer to her than I am, but like, that's outside of the game.
Yeah.
And like, what she's doing inside the game is not helping her.
A couple of us talked about voting out Henry, just because we feel that he is like manipulative and lies about things.
Rumino tribe, welcome back to Tribal Council. We have one member of our jury here today, Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
Now, let's talk about the challenge today. Henry and Ellie, but specifically Henry, you outlasted everyone else yesterday in the challenge. And then today, were your arms sore? Did that sort of hinder you at all as the wheelbarrow?
No, I think I did the best I could have done, and I ended up finishing around the same time as the other tribe. But it was just a close challenge. I mean, I could have definitely gone faster, but I don't think yesterday's challenge had a part to play.
Kate, second time you and Ellie team up to do a puzzle. Last time you smoked them, today you got smoked. Does that worry you at all?
No, I'm surprised how fast they got it done, but I think Ellie's pretty good at it. It doesn't worry me.
So you don't think that there's a potential that you're on the chopping block tonight?
No.
No.
I'm confident in my team.
Interesting. So that's a bold statement for someone at Tribal. Mary, you might be at more of a disadvantage than anyone because you came over from Jambala tribe to a tribe that's been together since day one. Are you worried that you're on the chopping block tonight for that very reason?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but not that much. I feel like they've pretty much accepted me really well into their tribe, so.
Okay. Nate, have you gotten that same vibe? Do you think that she's sort of become one with your tribe and you guys are united?
I mean, I don't think like you fully become one, but I don't think like we're like totally divided. I mean, I think she's come here to our tribe and she's tried to help us. So I think she's done her part a little bit.
All right, Ellie, do you feel like you guys are united as a tribe?
I think it is hard with someone joining your tribe part of the way through, but I think that Mary is doing what she can to be with our tribe. I mean, it's a little bit scary going from a very close tribe like Jambala was to coming to a very close tribe as we are. But I think it is a difficult decision to face, but I think Rumino tribe is strong.
You think you're strong. So do you think everyone kind of knows what direction this vote is going tonight?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? So
I'm not sure about other people.
So there's a potential that a blindside is about to happen right here.
I don't know.
There's always potential for that.
That's very true. All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we go to vote?
No, sir, Judge.
All right. Kate, you may go vote.
I'm sorry that you have to leave. Don't play the game like you did.
Some of the other members and I were talking about it, and we think that he is very, like, he just lies a lot and is manipulative, and I think he's very like self-centered, and in the end, just it's not about the tribe at all. So that's why I voted no.
We had to vote someone out, so might as well be you.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Mary. Second vote, Mary. Third vote, Henry. That's 2 votes, Mary. 1 vote, Henry. 2 votes, Sam. Fifth person voted out of Survivor Geneva, Mary. Please bring your candle to me. Mary, the tribe has spoken. Head on out. Rumino tribe. Obviously, there is a sense of unity here, but there is also someone on the outs. The next question is, where you're all from the same tribe, you end up at tribal council together again. Who's the next one gone? That's something I'm sure you hope you don't have to think about, but we'll see in the future. I'll see you guys later tonight.
I mean, kind of hurt right now, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna be a good sport about it, but Ellie and Kate told me they were gonna vote off Henry, so I thought that's what we were going with. And I don't know. I mean, ever since like last night, like today, and time I like talked to Lydia, she's like, no, like you gotta win this for us, and like, you know, because you're not on their, like not on our team anymore, like try and stick it out. And I feel like I just failed my old team, like, you know, my old tribe, and I thought everything was going good on this tribe. And I mean, it did. You know, they were nice while it lasted, but I don't know, maybe things would have been different if I was still with the other tribe. Because we were tight, you know.